Hello guys, welcome to my channel. In this video, I want to explain about what is AWS Elastic BeanStalk and how to deploy our Spring Boot applications on it. Okay, AWS Elastic BeanStalk is used to deploy and scale the web applications. It is very easy to deploy our web applications in a simplified and fast way. Here we just need to focus on writing code because Elastic Beanstalk will take care about the provisioning and managing infrastructure. And here we have more control over the AWS resources also. Now you may ask me, we can simply create a EC2 instance, right? Why do we really need this AWS Elastic Beanstalk? If you observe my videos earlier, we created a Spring Boot application and we created a EC2 instance. On that we installed Java on it and then deployed our Spring Boot application. And even for accessing S3 bucket, I need to configure some IAM roles and all. Okay, if I want Elastic Load Balancer, again I need to configure it. But if it's come to this Elastic Beanstalk, it will take care of everything. Okay, you need to just give some clicks on UI. When I started creating the environment, you can easily understand what I'm saying about the clicks. Okay, if you observe the architecture, it will take care of everything like creating EC2 instance, Elastic Beanstalk, Elastic Load Balancer, and even it take care about the auto scaling, availability zones, and accessing data from S3 also. Okay, now first of all, let's create a Spring Boot application. After that, we can deploy it on Elastic Beanstalk. Okay, here I selected the Maven as the build tool. Now let's in the group here to com.love to learn Spring Boot EBS Elastic Beanstalk. The packaging is jar and the Java version is 17. Let me add the dependency Spring Web and click on generate. Now my application got downloaded. Let me try to import it into my Spring Tool suite. Okay, now I have it here. Let me click on finish. If you observe, I have imported my application successfully and I have added an endpoint. The reason I have added endpoint is whenever I deployed my application on EBS, I need to verify, right, that my application got successfully deployed. So if I hit it, so I'll get some response like, hello, I'm on EBS. In that way, I can confirm that my application successfully deployed. And here I have added an final name tag. So whenever I build my application, then I'll get my jar file with the name Spring Boot -EBS. Now let me try to build it once and let me refresh this application so you can see it in my target folder. Okay, let the build complete. Yeah, my build is done and let me click on refresh. Now I can see it in my target folder. I'll use it when I'm deploying my Spring Boot application on EBS. Now here we are in our AWS, right? We can just click on this Elastic Beanstalk. I have recently visited it, so I have it here. If you don't have it here, you can just search it as Elastic Beanstalk in a search. Okay, now let me click on Elastic Beanstalk. Now it is loading. Let me click on create application and let me give some name here. I can say Spring Boot app. Okay, let me go down and choose a platform here, and the platform is Java. And let me try to upload our code from here. Let's choose the file. This is the jar file generated and the version label is 1.0. And let's make it as let's not touch it. It is we need only single instance here. Okay, now it is asking us to use some existing service role or create a new service role. Let me try to create a new service role here. Let me give some name like AWS Elastic Beanstalk Service Role 5 because I have created it many times earlier. And now let me try to give some EC2 queue pair. Let's make it as EC2 default. I have selected this key pair and now we need an instance profile actually. Okay, now let me try to create an instance profile. Let me go to the IAM Okay, actually we need some permissions to access this Elastic BeanStalk. So we need to create a new role. Okay, when you are accessing it for first time, let me click on AWS service and EC2 and click on next. Here we need to select services AWS Elastic. Okay, let me try to expand these ones. Here we have different options, right? Let me select multi-container Docker, this one, and other two are Beanstack Webter and Worker type. Stack Webter and Worker type. If you don't create this instant profile, it will create a problem, guys. Please do it. I can select Spring Boot EBS. This is my role name. And let me click on create role. My role is getting created. Now let me come back here and refresh it. So now let's search for this Spring Boot EBS. Now it is there, right? I have selected it and let's click on the next. Here let me select the default VPC and I need a public IP address. And let me select the all the availability zones. I don't need any database currently. Okay, so let's not touch it. In our future videos, we can discuss how to deploy Spring Boot plus Amazon RDS on Elastic BeanStalk, but let's not do it now. Okay, let me try to select the default security group here. And I just need only single instance. Okay, let me click on next. Yeah, now here let's not touch this health and manage platform updates. Let's go down. Here we need to add some property, okay, which is nothing but server port. Okay, let me add 5000. Let me click on the next. It is, yeah, it is just kind of preview. Let me click on the submit. Now our Elastic BeanStalk will be created. We have to wait for some time. Okay, let's wait for some time. And if you observe, my EBS application got created successfully. Let me try to access it. Now I'm able to access it, right? Now I hope you guys know how to create Elastic BeanStalk, okay, and deploy Spring Boot application on it. If you have any queries, please comment it in comment section. Thank you.